myself ahead of time to really give you much information. But this is written by Srila Narahari Chakravarti Thakura. I think we will know more as we just go ahead and read. Yeah. Each one of us, maybe we can take turns to read. All of us have the screen, right? So second para, please. And again, when we are reading, please remember, we are with these Acharya Thakuras. Every time we hear any Acharya Thakura's name, please, we want to be here completely with them. And when some narration is being given about anything in the book, after we pause this reading after 9:30, all this that we have read should go on in our thinking, in our thought. So in that way, we want to really respect and relish the katha. Yes, please. Second paragraph. Somebody continue, please. I've been discussing.
I have been discussing the affectionate behavior of Sri Jiva Goswami towards Srinivasa Acharya and Narottama Mahashaya. One day, Sri Jiva Goswami decided to send Srivas and Narottama to tour all of the holy places of Vraja. As he wondered who should guide them, Raghav Goswami arrived from Govardhana. Sri Jiva was very glad to see him, and after seating him, inquired about his well-being. Raghav told Sri Jiva, I have decided to tour Vraja, and for that purpose, I will very soon leave. Sri Jiva was quite happy to hear that and asked Raghava to take Srinivas and Narottama along with him. Raghav was pleased with the idea. Hare Krishna.
Yes, thank you. So remember, we are talking about, we are hearing about Sri Jiva Goswami here. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Ram, yeah, Advaita Acharya, and Gadadhara Pandita, and Srivas, Advaita Gadadhara, Srivasa. So they are Panchatattva, okay? And immediate disciples of Panchatattva that we all know are the Goswamis, directly or indirectly. Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami through Sarup Damodar Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, and Jiva Goswami. Jiva Goswami is the youngest one. Okay. So Rupa, Sanatana, Rupa, Sanatana, Raghunath Dasa. This can be, this is more of a discussion together. So please pitch in if you have something to say also. I'm trying to recollect the 6 Goswamis. Rupa, Sanatana, Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Gopala Bhatta Goswami, and Jiva Goswami. Jiva Goswami is the youngest one. Okay. And here, Sri Narottama Das Thakura's Diksha Guru was Lokanath Goswami. But he sent Narottama to Jiva Goswami for Siksha, to study the scriptures under his direction, under the direction of Jiva Goswami. That's how Narottama Das Thakura came here. For Srinivasa Acharya, also, we will know who the Diksha Guru is, but he also comes to Sri Jiva Goswami for the Shastra study, for the scriptures, not just the Shastra study. Siksha Guru gives everything. They will teach how to walk in Bhakti. They will teach about Bhakti and how to walk in Bhakti also, not just Shastra. So Jiva Goswami was the Siksha Guru of Srivasa Acharya, Narottama Das Thakur, and we will soon hear Shyamananda Pandita. These are the Acharyas, glorious Acharyas. You might have heard about Shyamananda Pandita's pastime, where he formed the anklet of Srimati Radharani. So these are the great personalities that we're talking about. Srila Narottama, almost all of us know a little bit about Srila Narottama. And Srivasa Acharya. These are such kind of devotees. When the first Guru Purnima was celebrated in Keturi, Srinivasa Acharya was doing deity worship, installation of all the deities, Radha, Krishna, and Gaura. Narottama Das Thakura was doing the kirtan, and Shyamanand Pandit was also there. With their kirtan and with their worship, the Panchatattva had to manifest personally. Gaura, Nitai, they came to Keturi. They personally danced there. So those are the devotees that we are talking about. When we say Srinivasa Acharya, that's what he means. When we say Narottama and Shyamananda Pandita, they are the devotees of that cadre, where they could just pull Panchatattva with their devotion, with their worship. Yeah. So Raghav, the Radhahari Chakravarti Thakura is the narrator, author of this Bhakti Ratnakara, and he is telling us about these acharyas, how Srinivasa Narottama came to Jiva Goswami, and now Jiva Goswami wants Raghava Goswami to take them around Vraja. So in this book, not only the acharyas, we will get to hear about their Vraja Parikrama. We will get to hear about the Vrindavan pastimes also. So yes, please, you may go ahead. Next paragraph.
Krishna Mataji.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Prabhu.
Mataji, please go ahead and give it title. Prabhu. Yes.
Meanwhile, Srinivasa and Narottama arrived there and bowed at the feet of Sri Jiva and Raghava. Raghava embraced Srinivasa and Narottama very affectionately, making them ecstatic. Sri Jiva Goswami informed them about the tour of the holy places in Vraja. Overwhelmed with joy, they asked permission to leave immediately. In great satisfaction, Sri Jiva Goswami then bid farewell to Srinivasa and Narottama.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Shyamananda Pandita did not come yet. It's just two of them, Srinivasa Acharya and Narottama at this time. After, when we are reading this, when we go to Vraja next time, whenever it is, these are the pastimes that we want to recall. Oh, so this is where Narottama and Srinivasa Acharya, they started their parikrama here. And who was that person who gave the parikrama to them? Oh, that was Raghava Goswami. And this was the place where Jiva Goswami was there. This is what should be happening in our mind when we read now, and when we go to Vraja, when we are given a chance to go there. Yes, please. Next paragraph.
Srinivas and Narottama toured Vrindavan with Raghava Pandit. Sri Raghava happily led Srinivasa and Narottama at Mathura. They first went to the temple for Sri Keshava Deva, where Subudhi Raya had once stayed. They glorified the qualities of Sri Subudhi Raya, and in the evening they began Nam Sankirtana. Raghava Goswami was always intoxicated in ecstatic love. There is no end to the descriptions of his character.
Yeah. Prabhu, pura page par sakte na? I think we can just take turns to read the whole page. It's not a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
The glories of Sri Raghava Goswami. Can you describe the activities, who can describe the activities of such an exalted Vaishnava as Sri Raghava Pandit? He belonged to a Kuliniya Brahmana family of South India, and he always showed extreme favor to the poor. He has written various books like Bhakti Ratna Prakasha. Raghava Goswami was an authority in all Shastras. He always lived in Govardhana, the place which was all and all for him. It is stated in Gaura Ganodesha Dipika that person who was Shakhi Champaklata in the life of Srimati Radharani in Vraja has appeared as Sri Raghava Goswami, the resident of Govardhana, in Gaura Leela. He has written a book called Bhakti Ratna Prakasha. From time to time, Raghava Pandit would visit the various places in Vrindavan and at other times he stayed with Sri Dasa Goswami, Raghunath Das. Sometimes both of them would come to Vrindavan to meet the other devotees. Raghava always chanted the glories of Radha Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and floated in his own tears. He used to roll in the dust of Vrindavan and he never felt the urge of hunger. Who can understand the depth of his detachment from worldly pleasures? Sri Raghava knew that Srinivasa and Narottam were of the same mentality, full of love and devotion, and therefore he loved them intensely.
Yes.
Should I continue?
Thank you, Prabhu. So now the description about Raghava Goswami is being given, where he came from. And so here is Raghunath Das Goswami, his name was also mentioned. Raghunath Das Goswami, he is a Radha Kundvasi. He lived at Govardhan. There is some distance between Vrindavan and Govardhan. So it looks like Raghunath Das Goswami was at Govardhan, and for them, they used to walk also from Govardhan to Vrindavan. That was an everyday thing for them. So we have heard something about Raghav Goswami and how he met Raghunath Das Goswami, and both of them coming to Vrindavana to Jiva Goswami. Yeah. And then Raghav Goswami is now happy that he's going to take Srinivasa Acharya and Narottama to the Madhura Parikrama, Vrindavan Parikrama. So when we go to Vrindavan Parikrama, we don't know who our guide would be, but we know first Srila Narottama and Srila Srinivasa Acharya was Raghav Goswami, who came from South India and who wrote that book. What's that book? Bhakti?
Ratna Prakasha.
Ratna Prakasha. This is Bhakti Ratna. We are reading Bhakti Ratnakara. That's Bhakti Ratna Prakasha, right?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. Yes, I think, yes, please, let's continue. And I'm hoping if you can, please let me know how to highlight as we read. I think from next time on, I will share the screen and highlight as we read. So it will be a nice summary for us at the end. Yeah. For now, please go on, please.
At dawn, in a solitary place, Sri Raghava began to describe the innumerable pastimes of Sri Krishna in Madhura Mandala. King Vajranabha of Madhura Mandala established many villages, which he named after Krishna's various pastimes. By installing many deities of Krishna and revealing many kundas, King Vajranabha satisfied his own long-cherished desires. Vajranabha was the great-grandson of Krishna. He was the son of Aniruddha, the son of Pradyumna. After some time, however, the locations of those holy places were almost lost. No one cared to discuss or remember those holy places or the Lord's pastimes there. Much later, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Rajendra Kumara himself came to Madhura and indicated the locations of those lost holy places. He described everything about those places to Sanatana and Rupa. Although Rupa and Sanatana were familiar with the places and their importance, nevertheless they sought evidence from the scriptures. After collecting scriptural references, they traveled to each of the holy places in Vraja. With utmost care, they re-established many of the lost holy places. They also revealed the glories of Sri Sri Radha Krishna and the essence of their divine love. Rupa and Sanatana were very dear to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because of their sincere endeavor to reveal the holy places, people can now know the glories of Madhura.
So, Mathura, Vrindavan. When we say Mathura, Vrindavan also generally comes under Madhura district. In Madhura Mahatmya, exact distance in kilometers. So that is given. And so Vrindavana is also included in the Madhura Mahatmya. And so this is where they are starting the parikrama, starting from Madhura. And as we have just heard, King Vajranava, great grandson of Lord Krishna, he named these places. We have heard, right, in different pastimes, different places in Vrindavan are based on the pastimes. Those are what? Keshi Ghata, where Keshi Demon was killed. Vamshi Ghata, where Lord Krishna sang the flute, and Vastraharan happened. That's Vamshi Ghata. And Kaliya Ghata, where Kaliya pastime happened. So all these places in Vraja are named after the pastime of Krishna. When we go to each place, when we do the parikrama, we should be looking ahead. We should be knowing ahead and looking forward for that particular place, knowing the pastime. So when we are stepping there and when we are going around, then the pastime should be, going in our mind like that. That's how we are absorbed during the Vraja Parikrama. If we are not going in that consciousness to Dham, then Dham is not revealed. We just see externally like a tourist and just look for some comfort there and then come back. That is not Dham Parikrama. That's not Dham Yatra. Dham Yatra begins even before we go there. So this is all the information that can be helpful for us in the preparation of Dham Yatra and when we go there. So I think we will pause here since it is 9:30. We don't have any time limit on finishing any part of it. This is more for a meditative purpose. Like pastimes of the lordships, which are more like meditative purpose to displace any other personalities or anything about anyone. To displace those, we have these pastimes of the devotees and Bhagwan. So this book reading, not simply book reading, but being with these acharyas, knowing about them, this is more of meditative thing. There is no time limit. So we'll just keep going. We will pause here. And next time when we meet, we will continue from where we left.